Hello again, Jack.
No, guess that's
Good night,
that.
sir.
Good night, Jack.
What is up with her arm as well? Why is her arm, like, crystallized? Is it always like that? Because I've never seen it not like that. Why are you doing that? Just levitating and having a conversation. I can do that too. Because it does seem like I can speak to my allies, which is optional, which I'm obviously going to do that. Let me go talk to them by levitating my way to them. There's quite a few people to talk to as well.
Ambassador Damley. It's been a while.
Indeed. The immortal glyph looks good on you, Jack.
Kinda does, huh? What brings you so far from the Northern Court?
I suppose that you're an Order Magnus now, so I can't keep secrets from you any longer. The king has appointed me as royal advisor to the Palathon in his time of absence.
You're here because of the king's absence. I don't understand.
Sandrak's siege of the capital. It's worsened. The Lightless don't know how bad it is. Kirkhan's even been given emergency powers by the crown.
The Palathon's the acting capital of Lucium? That means Lavendry's nearly fallen. She never bothered to tell me.
The North will soon be lost to us, Jack. The king's in hiding. I'm surprised you weren't informed, with you being one of Kirkhan's closest confidants. Curious.
I have to go, Ambassador.
Well, I'm sure she has her reasons, but... Well, now I know, which is stupid that I found out from her. The ambassador. Immortals. So Kirkhan finally has let me try out for a selection to become an immortal. They are the best of the best. Have I not read this? Oh, right. I did it. After all the training, the battles, the death I've seen, I'm an immortal now. I wish Nuna could have seen this. High Field Marshal Kirkhan of the Lights Army has been my mentor for the past 5 years. She is also the Grand Magnus of the Immortals. And in addition to all those titles, she is tough, fair, and ruthless. Maybe someday I will live up to her expectations of me. No one else would notice, but Kirkhan speaks differently to me now that I am an immortal. The smallest of changes, something like pride or satisfaction, like she knew she would one day get me to this moment. It's a good feeling. Lavendry, the opal sun of the north, seat of the Isian kings. Lavendry's the capital of Lucium, besieged and cut off. Oh shit! Besieged and cut off from the rest of the kingdom. The king has given Kirkhan emergency powers to act in his name. So basically, she's like what? The step-in king? Because the actual king's like hiding like a pussy. For all intents and purposes, as Grand Magnus of the Immortals and High Marshal of the Lights Army, she's the leader of the kingdom right now. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Right, who else is there to speak to? Who's this?
This is going to sound like a really weird question.
Didn't you see me die in the path?
That's the one. You were the candidate that, got horribly crushed by, well, you know.
I do. Horrible stuff, am I right? At least it wasn't as bad as my last go at selection. I took a nasty spill into a pit of quicksand head first. Took me the whole next summer to restore my equilibrium and good spirit. If I never suffocate to death again, it will be too soon.
Unbelievable.
Ah, I see. You were told you could be killed during your test. They tell that to every first-timer. Keeps the blood up, am I right? The senses.
Let me get this straight. You can get mauled, stabbed, burned to death, or just straight up fall to your death, and the path just...
You've been bamboozled, my friend. It does make you feel bad about it, if that helps. An eldritch little whisper in your head as you leave, telling you, you're shit, and it lingers.
I can't believe it.
When you think about it, though, wasting a talented, well-trained Magnus on a silly death trap when they could instead die capturing a hill at the front is a terrible trade, and, well, also a stupid one. And Kirkhan's definitely not that.
So what? The path just resurrects you?
She's her own transitory fold between worlds, and she'll make her own rules while you're inside, thank you very much. If you waste her time by dying, she'll spit you back into the lobby with egg on your face.
Ugh.
Where are my manners? Congratulations on your success, Jack of the House Unforeseen. The kingdom is better for your coming. I'm Magister Greaves of House Belmay, 3-time selection washout, and now champion of your name and deeds. It's an absolute honor to make your acquaintance.
All right, Belming. I should go.
So that's who this guy was. He was one of the contestants who died. So, alright. Oh, nice. That whole thing where falling in the path resulted in being absorbed into it and removed from existence, totally not true. Just something they tell first timers. Makes sense not to kill your best Magni in a test when you can just put them back on the front lines of the Ever War. Yeah, that was still dumb. Look at all this food. Who else is there to talk to? Or who's... Oh, it's this bitch.
Not now, Initiate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. But Kirkin just thought I should break the ice with everyone. Get to know you all, you know.
You don't think we've done that already?
Sure, but that time sucked.
It's not gonna get any different. Now go and enjoy your party. It's the last one you'll see for a long while.
Wow, what a great conversation.
Take a hint, Initiate. Beat it.
How about I beat your head in? How about that? How many times can I... No? What are you going to say this time?
Take a hint, Initiate.
Alright, same thing.
Beat it.
Alright, fuck yourself.
Magister?
Friend!
Friend?
All right,
Bye.
Belming. I should go.
Yep. Right, who else can I speak with? Right, who's...
You were at Yothium, weren't you?
I was, sir, yes. Hallen means oldest. Named Silas.
Right. Good to see you made it, Silas.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have if the Grand Magnus hadn't blessed me with her spell of protection.
What do you mean?
You don't remember, sir? She touched my armor and warded it against the Rasharnians. We Lightless would be lost without your magic and guidance.
That wasn't a spell, that was a pep talk.
I'll never...
No, you survived the battle on your own. Magic had nothing to do with it. That was all you.
That can't be right, sir.
It is.
I was in the west trenches when the Rasharnians hit. It was a massacre. My whole platoon was cut down. I only barely got away.
Because you survived.
You're saying the Grand Magnus lied to me?
What? No. She was just giving you a pep talk, you know? To find your courage. I think you might have just gotten confused. is all.
Confused? Is that how you do it then? You Magni throw glamours over us lowly, lightless soldiers and send us at the enemy believing we're indestructible?
Stop it.
Forgive me, sir. The war, it's getting to me.
Yeah, stop it though. Like, you're an idiot. The whole thing was just a confidence-boosting pep talk, and you mistook that whole thing for her enchanting you with magic. Are you stupid? And then you start trying to make out us Magni pull the wool over your eyes and make you think you're invincible. Are you serious? You're retarded.
I'd better go.
Like he said, the war's getting to him. You need to relax. Jesus Christ. Who else is there to talk to? Because that was a shit conversation.
Hey, Orphe. What's shaking?
We're probably at your graduation party, where we're politely refusing to remove our mask. Or we're discussing Aristea again.
Are you sure that's where we are?
Forgive us if we aren't, Candle. The years get wet in our head.
What?
It's the seer part of being a seer, I guess. The kind of time jumpy thing with you.
Red, chaos, green, transition. They mixed when we were given our magic by the Pentasod. One lives in our right eye, the other in our left.
Causing a temporal thingamajig. Got it. And probably at this point I asked to see your eyes.
You'll forgive us if we say no. We hope.
So as a seer, you're what? Like maybe our reconnaissance officer or something? You look for what's coming our way?
We work as an intelligence specialist, yes. Remote recon is part of our duties. You're convincing Zendara to let you walk the path, for example.
That's back a ways, actually. But Kirkin said you can see the future, too.
In theory, half the time.
What?
We know, for example, that you must eventually refrain from making covenant with the low beasts of the field.
Is that code? It sounds like code.
Maybe, but Devon's our codebreaker, so it's best to ask him. Wait. No, you never do. Sounds like it's settled then.
Great chat.
Good chat, Orphe.
Jesus Christ. Who else? Well, let's talk. Oh, this is Devon.
So, what'd she make you see?
What? The path?
Yep, she's long on visions, that one. I spent as much time reliving my father's disappointment in me as I did fighting phantoms of the enemy.
Well,
One more right cock-up like that and you'll never get accepted into the academy. Then what, Devin? Spending the rest of your days conjuring up fertility spells for the county dirt farmers? I gave him the accent like that for effect, by the way. And the volume. In reality, he was quite cultured and hardly ever spoke above a whisper.
You know, I
A
think...
disturbingly low whisper, too. Like this. He could make a room cold in the summer with it. Horrible. But he's dead now, dear Pop. My older brother took over from the family business. Rugs. And I'm an awful merchant, so that meant off to the war for me.
It doesn't sound
The
so...
path made sure I knew my true calling is what I'm trying to say. I'm good at war, Jack. Great at it. I hate that. Now, where were we?
You're just going to talk over me, aren't you?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think you've had too much to drink, boy.
So what don't I know about Kirkin that I probably should?
She ever tell you the story about the arm?
It's never come up.
5 years and it's never come up. Uh-huh. You and everyone else are just too scared to ask.
Fine. So what's with her arm?
I haven't asked.
Can you not?
Shut the fuck up, Devon. Don't try and make out I'm a pussy for not asking. I was curious earlier, and then when I ask you, after you making out I'm a pussy for not asking you or her, then it's like, oh, what? Why is her arm like that? And you're like, don't know. It's like, well, shut the fuck up then. You're a pussy too. As is everyone else. I would ask her if it gave me the option.
I get the distinct impression Zendara doesn't like me. At all.
She's, well, not really a big fan of the unforeseen.
She made that pretty clear.
It's not her best look, I know, but she's royalty. They've always been suspicious of Magni born outside of their jurisdiction.
Royalty.
No lie. She's a Carthusian princess, our Zendara. Her family still holds the Glaive Gate despite everything Sandrak's done to that country. Don't worry, Jack. She'll come around.
That sounds like a lie. I met Orphe on my way to the Palathon. What's their deal?
They're one of our intelligence officers, a seer of considerable power. Orphe's great. Sometimes you have to cut through the static, if you know what I mean, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I caught some of that.
Get to know them more. It's good to have a seer watching out for you. You should also meet Hauser, though it seems like he decided not to show tonight. How typically rude.
He's another immortal?
Indeed. Bit of a bigwig from the Northern Court who plays at being mysterious, treats the Order more as a hobby than a calling. Don't tell him I said that. I'm sure he'll turn up at some point.
All right, I'll see you around, Devon.
And Orphe said I wouldn't talk to Devon. And yeah, I just talked to him. I think there's like one more person to talk to.
Captain Soko.
He sends Sandrak's vanguard packing and promptly aces selection. You make it seem easy, sir.
Please, don't start calling me that.
You're an immortal now, sir. There are protocols to follow.
Nope. See? Every time you say it, it's just weird.
We'll both learn to survive it. I should be going. I just wanted to make sure to...
Don't leave yet. You're one of the only people I know here.
Lightless and Magni don't exactly mix at functions like this, sir. Also protocol.
What? No. You're a captain. Just because you can't use magic doesn't mean you can't be here. You should be able to go anywhere you want.
Only on the battlefield. This event strays a little too far into your end of society, if you take my meaning.
I'm not. I've never been like that.
And I've always appreciated that about you. Truly. But neither of us have the time to bend history when there's a war to win. Have a good night, sir. You certainly deserve it.
Great, and that's that done. Great socializing. Alright, now it's time to go to my quarters. Wow. Oh, I see some lore. What's this? That isn't... Yeah. How the hell do you say that? Ionicus in brief. I think that's how you say it. Our magic is gifted to us through the grace of the Pantacade and of the Ionicus. I think that's how you say it, Ionicus, that he controls. The three colors of magic are harnessed and controlled by these floating forms. Their rules sculpted into the ancient ethereal rock. What else is there to read? Found out that Orphe is the last of their people. Why is Orphe referred to as multiple people when it's just one person? The Yelkal, who lived in a part of West Lucium that's no longer on the map. They wear their faces, all of them. Evidently, it's an enchantment I can't see on their tally mask in memory of them. What? I feel like things are kind of just too casual at the moment. I feel like something's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we get attacked or something like that. I just feel like things are going too fine at the moment. Something's going to happen. We're going to get attacked. I can just sense it. And that's so dumb too. People getting segregated pretty much, even though apparently it's protocol. How is that protocol to basically segregate people because they're not magic and they are? Like what? Like Jack said, he's a captain. Like, does he not have more respect than that? But just because he doesn't have magic, it's protocol that he can't be hanging around socializing with the people who are magical. Like, really? Is it that big of a deal? Like, are we not all fighting on the same side together? Oh, what's this? Oh, hang on. I see. Fucking hell. Hang on. Gotta wait for that thing to get off it. There you go. There you go, got it. Fucking stay there. There you go. Wow, look at this big ass. Well, I mean, we are in the sky, aren't we? Is there anything else? I don't think so. No. Well, I mean, there's that, but I don't know what to do with that. Just doesn't want to work. Now it's time to rest. Barracks. Oh. Well, it looks like they partied a bit, didn't they? Alright. I mean, I thought this was my party. Is there anyone to talk to out here? Oh, more chess, more lore. Notice of a admonishment, I think. Memorandum for Captain D, Immortal OSD, cryptologic Warfare Division, subject Inner Division Correspondence. Being... what does that say? Being sentient in interdepartmental correspondence is the cornerstone of clear communication and administration within the Lights Army. Despite your position with the Order as a CWDR agent for the Greater Realm, you would adhere to this ideal. Words like Chiritudinous? What the fuck are these words? Perspicacious, parsimonious, Selkuf, splendiferous, and mimetic have no place in military correspondence. What the fuck are even those words? I don't think I've ever heard of those words before. Am I going the right way? Oh wait, hang on, I'll just turn around. There's a lot of people about. Something's gonna happen. Something's definitely gonna happen. And also, what is it with these guys? Like, why is it they're levitating in the air? Like, can you not just have a conversation standing up? Like, why do that? Like, what's the point? Or just stand up or sit down? Alright, well, I guess there's nothing else. Oh. Is this my room?
Hold up, these are my quarters?
That's what I was saying. This is my room. Look at this fucking place. I've got a swimming pool with like two, like diving board water fountains. This is a nice room. Oh, got some lore. Welcome. Welcome, Jack. I hope you find the quarters to your liking. They were previously used by a Claylish Magnus who had a side hustle as a fishmonger in Greyvale Plaza. Like they say, you can take the Claylish out of the sea, but you can't, etc. Anyway, I think we got most of the smell out, Devon. Oh, of course, like it was a shitty, smelly fish room. Well, I mean, it's not a bad room. You think it's better to what Jack used to have. Nice. Well, I guess let's go to sleep.
That was a day.
Good morning, Jack.
Morning, sir. I think I might have, well, accidentally slept in the wrong room. It's kind of, extravagant and really big.
You'll get used to it. Come down to the vault. We need to talk about your next steps as an immortal.
Will do.
Great. Meet Kirkin in the vault. Alright, well, let's go. What's the time? People are still out here talking. Oh, I didn't go in here. I thought this went back outside. Okay, I didn't realize this was a room I could go into. Or that it was a room. Seems like a library. More lore. Swept Pipes collected Anecdotes of the Line, Volume 1. If the Pentad has counted it right, this world's nearly 1,500 years old. So 1,500 years old? Or do you mean 15,000? The war, though, well, it's been waging for around 15,000. See, we humans have been different things through the worlds we've known, starting as wee little urges that shed from God's thinking too much, to vibrant and young masters of eating each other with sticks, and up and up and up, till we were the 12-foot tall and right, statuesque Aristeia who drank oceans and threw up whole cities until we fell and broke our bodies into the shapes we wear now. But one thing was common to whichever form we humans took, our unending greed for magic. And what's war except for greed that's found a structure? Shield Major Teffy Philo G 5th Company skirmishers just before his unit was turned to rust by an enemy change wind. Nice. And I got an ascension point too. It looks like the green magic needs upgrading. So reduce the cooldown on blink or cast an additional. I guess I could do that. Greater vial. Nice. So did I get that just from reading that like book thing then? Or who's this? Oh, it's the captain.
Silas.
No, it's not Silas.
Hello, sir.
Now that Yothium is secured, do you have your reassignment?
You heard the Grand Magnus at your ceremony, sir. We're either meant for the front, or we're marching north to help Lavenry. The brass is still working out the details.
Have a preference?
The front, sir. Even though that's an airship over the wound and I have no stomach for flight. My mother and brothers are stationed there. Trenchers by trade, the lot of us. The Magnus that owns our debts likes his lightless to fight his families. Has enough pull with the Light's army to ensure it happens.
So how did you end up here?
A clerical error, most like. Things got a bit scrambly when it was apparent Sandrak really meant it this time. Going for the ley line tower. But, this way I get to tell Mom I fought alongside the hero of Yothium, right?
Sure.
I'd better go.
Good seeing you, Silas. What else is there to read? Oh, there's this. And I can't take it. Well, I mean, there's gold, so that's fine. Green essence, that's cool too. I think that's everything in this room. Who else is there that I can talk to? Is there anything going on around here? So does this go back outside? Yeah. Oh, okay. How did I miss all these rooms? Another red crystal, but I don't know how to, well, do anything with it. So it seems like I'm supposed to go that way. But I'm not going to go that way until I check out all these rooms. How did I miss these rooms? Well, at least I found him now. Oh, so what is this? What is he doing? So is this like an aquarium? What is this? Plants? Like a garden or greenhouse? Let me go back outside. Is there anyone to talk to out here? Anything else to do? Well, why would you do that? Like, if that levitation stops, you're gonna fall to your death. Like, what's the point of that? Levitating on the side of that? Like, for what? Oh, is that the ambassador? I think it is.
Ambassador Damley?
Hello, Jack.
Damley, tell me about your duties here.
So what does the Royal Advisor do with the Palathon exactly?
On paper, I'm here to uphold the interests of the royal family and counsel the Grand Magnus on the Immortals' role in the Everwar.
I hear a but in there.
But since Kirkin has enough authority in Lucium now to ignore me, I just skulk about, raiding the Palathon's wine collection and writing spicy letters of fabricated intrigue to the court back home.
I don't buy it.
You caught me. Since the Grand Magnus refuses to let me in, I must resort to simply spying on all of you. I'll be very discreet.
Some ambassador you are, then.
I have to go, Ambassador.
Can I go this way? Whoa, what is this room? Oh, it's the forge. Right. Pentatic paleontology? I don't know what the fuck that says. Paleontology. Volume MCDL3. The colors of the Ionicus flow through wait, how is that said? Evium. Evium? Because I thought it was a Voom, but it's Evium. Something like that. Visibly only to the Magni, like flowing streams of ether through the air where they pass. Nature is instilled with magic in the shapes of stones and the curling of foliage. They are connected by the ley line towers, a netting of magical energy that both creates and holds the world of Aveum together. The Aristia learned to manipulate these ley lines by using large magical lenses to split, combine, or change the direction of their streams. They understood the responsibility of having such power, but that didn't stop them from warring over it. A war continued by their descendants. Yeah, so this war's been going on for a long time. Why has it been going on for so long, though? Is there anything up here? There might be something up there, but there ain't no way I'm getting up there. Let me check the forge out. How much money do I have? I've got a decent amount. Is there anything I have to deconstruct to make some money? I do, but that's like stuff I want to keep because it's DLC stuff. What could I upgrade? Well, I could upgrade this because the cool thing about this is, because it says it there, specifically or specially constructed to attune to itself to any color, which is greatly empowers. So I can use it for blue, I can use it for red, I can use it for green. You can see it's got like the different colors on like either side of like the end blade bits or the point bits. You got green, blue, and red. So I can use it on any of my powers, which makes it very good to like. It's what's the word? I can't think of it. Let's upgrade that. Versatile, that's the one. It makes it very versatile. But I think I'll just keep on the blue for now. I'll keep on the blue, and unless I get something like legendary on the blue, then I'll swap this one out. What's it called? It's called, what is it? It's called Treyarch's Wrath. If I get a legendary one or a good, like, well, that's the only way I'm going to swap it. If I get a legendary sigil, then I'll swap the Treyarch's Wrath and put it on like the red or green one. So, which way am I going? Interesting. So hang on, let me head back this way. Not there. Where do these doors go? What room is this? Okay, I guess I can go this way. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Oh. And it's a time thing too. What am I supposed to do? Come on. Right, I'm not sure. I'm supposed to shoot those, obviously, and then raise those things up, animate them. Alright, so let me animate this a second. Did I fucking miss? How could I miss that? Oh, fuck off. Like, is this thing not meant to be like a blast? How could you miss? Come on! Oh, what did that do? It was doing something then. So it opens up. Am I supposed to shoot it? Or raise these up? Do they open their eyes when I... No. Fuck me. What is it supposed to do? I don't get it. What am I supposed to be doing? What's supposed to happen? What? I don't get it. What am I supposed to be doing? I don't know if I can actually even do anything with this. Can I go in there? Am I even supposed to go that way? Okay. What the hell is this? What is all this? What is this? What am I supposed to do with that? What is all that? Again, I don't think it's something I can do right now. Can I shoot this? Doesn't seem to care. Do I shoot these? No. Can I interact with these? I'm guessing I don't have what I need to do whatever it is I need to do, so I'm leaving. Let me head back this way. Yes, the Grand Hall. Oh, I can go out this way. I didn't get to go on this side. And what's this? Pentac coordinates. Pentac coordinates are based upon the respective location's relationship to the pentacade. There are two numbers, one that represents facing and one that represents distance. If you were to think of the pentacade as a what? A gnome? No, a gnomon? Or a gnomon? On a sundial, the facing is represented by the numbers around the, I think that's gnomon, while the distance represents how far the location is from the gnomon. For example, a set attained, we are falling back to our previous location. Hostiles are in pursuit. Request evac facing 107, distance 97 miles. I repeat, Pentac 107-97. Yeah, I don't get what the fuck they're even saying. Just sounds like gibberish. Is that another forge? Well, I can't really use it. I haven't got much money. If I do find some cash on this side, I'll have to see how much I have, and if I think I have enough to do something, then I'll check it out. Wait, are the garden... Are they connected? Are they? Oh, I didn't realise that they were connected. How did I not? Well, no, I think this was blocked off. Yeah, there was like that shield wall thing, so I couldn't get to it even if I wanted to yesterday. Oh, there's more lore. Tragedy of Void Harbor. Fort Half-Mask, Void Harbor, season... Yep. Captain Theo D. Walkwright, AS General. Regretfully, I have the duty of reporting the loss of the Stone Fleet along the route of Wounds Crossing, not far outside of Void Harbor. On the morning of Mercies 13, the fleet departed Void Harbor, intent upon the reconnaissance of Folly's Edge. However, a change wind of unpredictably large size gusted up from the wound's deep, subsequently neutralizing the entire fleet's active hover attachments. Unfortunately, all 33 sky riggers plummeted into the terminus. A total of 497 hands were lost. Condolence letters are forthcoming. What's the point? So you're telling me, from the sounds of it, a load of ships got just hit by a gust of wind or something like that, and nearly 500 people died just because of that? Well, how about don't fly over that then? Fly around it, or something else. Or make something that doesn't get taken out by whatever that is when it hits. How can you be so reckless? It's Orphe.
Orphe?
Candle.
Candle? Why are you calling me Candle?
So with your, special sight, do you know who wins the Everwar?
Depending on when we look. Sometimes. Malbiage is winning it now against the Kel. Oh, we're 12,000 years ago, when sigils were worn as crowns.
Not so much then.
Eternal things, like the Everwar or the Aristea. Time runs out of room to record them. Room and desire. When things get too old, time loses interest.
Yeah, I don't... You know, that sounds weird, right? No offense.
Oh, it's very weird. Aggravating, too. We want to know if Rasharn secures a decisive victory as much as you do. Time's just not paying attention to it.
So you're telling me time itself just doesn't give a fuck about time? What?
Good chat, Orphe.
Alright, moving on. Let me check around here for any money, well, gold, any essence, lore even. If I can get enough. How much do I have? Where? Not much gold. And what's this room? Where even am I? Oh, I'm there. It doesn't seem to have anything. Oh, there's someone else to talk to. I think that's the captain there. What? It just won't open. Why won't it open? It's just refusing to open. That doesn't do anything, does it? No, that doesn't. Well, it didn't with the other door. It just opened. Well, let's talk to the captain. Silas's dad, right?
Morning, Captain.
Good morning, sir. Grand Magnus Kirken is waiting for you in the vault.
Great. I already knew that. You don't want to talk to me? Fine. I should probably check down there. Yeah, I can see something down there. I want to check up top first before I head on down. Look at that view. Why is the sun black? Is that the sun? Why is it black? It's like a solar eclipse, except the solar eclipse isn't happening. It's literally black, and it's not like behind a cloud, because that's not even how it works. It's like the sun's black, like a solar eclipse, but the sun's still shining. That's so weird. Maybe it's magic. I guess that's one way to explain away something you don't really understand. If you can't really make sense of it, just say it's magic and then that's enough. Because sometimes that's just the best way to accept things. Just accept it for what it is rather than trying to figure out how it works, because you'll probably never figure it out. Because maybe no one will. Just because you can doesn't mean someone else can. Or just because you think you can doesn't mean no one else could or couldn't. Some things are just not meant to be known. We're not always going to know everything. Oh, what's that? Is that, yeah, mana. I don't need any more. Be good if I could carry some more. Same with, like, the health items. I don't think there's anything else. Right, well, I mean, I didn't really check the Grand Hall all that proper, so I guess I could do that. I think there is someone to talk to in there, too. Wow, how much? I've got a bit amount, a decent amount. Well, I say decent amount. Is it enough to upgrade anything? No. Right, is there anyone to talk to in here, or any more gold or lore? Who's
Hi,
this?
I'm Jack. Saw you wore the Immortals glyph. Figured I'd introduce myself.
You're the new recruit. I'm the Viscount Hauserel, Lord of Severnridge and Eye of Lavenray. Sorry I missed your induction ceremony, Jack.
On a mission, your lordship?
Sure. And please, just Hauser. Fewer words benefit us all. Honestly, I didn't think anyone would pass selection this time around. No one has in years. So I dallied. Apologies again, I should have been here for you.
No worries. So, what was the mission?
I'm a hexbrand, Jack. Do you know what that is?
Oh, an assassin.
Yes. You can figure out the mission from there.
Well, I guess that explains your weird, creepy-looking demeanor and the way you sound.
I didn't think the Immortals had assassins.
Understandable. It's not really tip of the spear now, is it? The Immortals are more than that. It's just Kirkin's favorite way of selling it.
Does she give you a target list? Writs? Devin said writs once.
Call them sanctions. Their approval is a nebulous mix of Lavenry, the Grand Magnus, Circumstance, and myself. Are you interested in taking one on?
Wait, we can do that? How?
The Order of Masks have a group of Magni called the Six that range far from Rasharn. Lucian needs them dead. If you want the sanction, it's yours. That's how we do it.
Well, I don't have the option for that. So you're an assassin and you can hand me out assassination contracts, basically?
Talk to you later, Hauser.
What a weirdo. Hex brands. Magus Slayers, Witch Takers, Hex brands are assassins whose specific targets are Magni, and it takes a Magnus to be one because, well, I don't really know how much about that whole set of traditions. I also don't know why it surprised me that Hauser was one. It makes perfect sense for the Immortals to have a Hex brand on the team. I don't know why, I just don't have a good feeling. I feel like he's a traitor. I feel like he wasn't here. Sure, you could say it's convenient for him to use that excuse of, oh, I'm an assassin, I'm doing assassination missions. Sure, but it doesn't sound like you're a very good one if you're able to pass off assassination stuff to me. And apparently that's allowed too. Like, sure, you could pass off assassination stuff to me because you've got a lot of assassinations to do. But even so, I feel like he seems a bit dodgy, he does. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's just his aura. Maybe. He's just weird. Who's this? Oh, it's this guy.
Magister?
Friend!
So how often do you try out for selection?
As seldom as I'm able without bending Light's Army regulations. Don't mistake me. I'm a talented Magnus and fierce patriot, but I'm fortunate enough to be able to contribute to the war effort
Without actually serving.
Now, I am required to serve during Second Summer, unless I talk to the right people. I can't get around that.
You literally just said you can get around it.
Please don't think less of me, my friend. I would defend Lucium to the last. And when I do walk the path, I give it my all. For about 5 minutes. And then a spike impales me, or a spectral nightblade shoots me through the eye. We can't all be you, Jack.
All right, Belming. I should go.
Now that you're an immortal, Jack, do you want to know a secret?
That you actually have hobbies? These all yours?
What do you think of them?
I think I haven't seen enough of the world. I don't recognize any of these.
That's because they all were driven to extinction by the Everwar.
How?
Since we first learned to use magic, we've waged war over who would control it. It isn't meant to be used so violently and so unchecked and for so long. The natural world suffers for it. Their habitats die. Their waters are ruined, their skies are choked, their lands are crystallized or filled with hungry spirits they can't compete with. Our magic causes ruin for every living thing, Jack. It causes the wound.
We caused the wound?
I told you that we draw magic from the ley lines, from the Shrouded Realm. To be more precise, we siphon it to use as we will, and it stays here. But it's not meant to. And no one's ever discovered how to actually put it back. It punches its way back down. All that magic over all that time. And so the wound grows.
But without magic...
We can't win the war to control magic. Correct.
So we're destroying Aveum while we're trying to save Aveum?
That's the secret.
This secret sucks. It's insane. Does Sandrak know this?
Of course he does. All the orders do.
Then why the hell are we fighting? Everyone needs to just stop.
You want to be the first side to quit? Because you trust Sandrak that much. Because mankind can always be counted on to do the reasonable thing.
I've wanted to wield magic my whole life. And now you're telling me
You've already figured out the solution, Jack. We win. Then we start thinking about how to fix the wound.
You don't win in ever war.
It's brick walls like that make you take up painting in your spare time.
Isn't there something else that we can do about it, I mean?
Yes. Go to that spell altar.
What spell will it grant me?
One that hopefully eases your conscience.